Welcome back to BallySpring. Unless it's your first time, and welcome to BallySpring. Don't roll off. Right. Interesting one today. I'm clearing all the sheds out because I've rented some big equipment. We're going to bring these sheds down. Sat having a look at them while I was having a cup of tea. Is that going to take 3 bales with the weight on it? Ooh, hello. She might. Yeah, I sat having a cup of tea looking at these 3 sheds. Shouldn't be too difficult to take down. That's it, on you go. On the end. I mean, so I'd word with the lads that done the building work at the contractor yard that we've got. Don't you dare fall. That will fall, won't it? Don't matter, it's only temporarily put there. What's the dog looking at? Sat looking at the silage bales. Probably wondering if there's enough to get through the winter like I am. Lost me train of thought. I'm going to put that. In fact, I don't need. I've got everything. Pop that on the front of there. I'm not sure yet about this side of the yard, but we certainly don't need basically. It's best if I walk around and show you. These I might get rid of them, I might not. I'm not sure yet. It's a tricky one. That we can just keep using for now because we can put the charcoal in it and trailers. Fuel thing's going to get moved. Water point we'll have removed. We'll move that around. This is going to be a bit of a problem because of it being breeze block, but the frame and everything, the builder reckons we can salvage, possibly reuse. So I just need to move these trailers out of the way. This old building's going to go down. That's going to create quite a bit of rubble, but again, he thinks a lot of this can still be kept hold of. Again, I'll have to move all of this out of the way. And apart from all of these, he reckons all of this can still be used. We can. He says we can potentially reappoint everything if we want. It won't be an issue. So obviously we're going to want to put. We need like a manure plate to put in, but it will open up all of this space here. That will have to stay. That's part of the cow barn. That I'm not too bothered about, but I just feel potentially I might think at some point of moving that plate away, but for now we may as well open this up so we've got more of an area. It's not too tight, but I just feel like this section's wasted. And it's the summer, so we can move a lot of the stuff out. It's pretty dry. While we decide what we're doing, I thought let's just get some equipment in and let's just go for it, shall we? That's my idea. So I'm just in the process of getting everything out of the way for now. Clear it all out and we can have a look when the money's right and we can afford to get the work done. We can build the farm as we want it, really. That's me thinking. I think it makes sense pretty well. I want to try and keep as much of the character as possible, but it's like the builder says, he does strong bush, isn't it? The builder does a lot of salvage work anyway, so there's a chance possibly that's tight, isn't it? That'll be alright. So he said he's going to keep his ear to the ground if he comes across any decent sheds. Yeah, they might look a bit weathered, but he's pretty confident he can take anything apart and rebuild it. That's what he's a specialist in. That's what he does for a living. Drop that there for now. Don't really use this anymore, do we? It's only 1,000 litre, I think. Yeah, pop it in there. Get them out of the way. Going straight into the shed opposite. Be very interested to see what this is going to look like when we've cleared it out. Might actually be able to get that side by side. if I'm careful. Yeah. Straighten up. Oh. A little bit ambitious, wasn't it, really? That'll do, yeah. That's a bit tight. I left the engine running on that. And then turned it off. I say we might. I suppose we could keep the fuel tanker. Would be quite useful, but put that in there for now. Right, I'm just going to clear these bits up, and then I'll whip over and get our bit of equipment. Best if we put this here out of the way. I'll tell you what, I'm not very good with this. It's great, but oh, there we go. Oh dear. Come on. Down. I might have to move myself a bit. Right, this will be full soon. Whee. Let's move the legs up and in. Now, is that just because it's... yeah, good. I might be able to get all of this in the truck. Oh. Go on. So close to it. Yes, I think that's it. Ooh. The fantastic bit of machinery. Yes. Ooh. Right, it's been very neat and tidy with the demolition of it. Their boys have been in. Looks a hell of a lot bigger though. He's gonna... reckons he can get all of this lot cleared off. He's already been and took a truckload, or a few truckloads to be fair. And then I'm gonna cap that off. I'll have that rear pointed somewhere, possibly over against here on the entry. This is gonna be taken away on the next truckload, I think he said. Now we're going to take this out of town. It's a bit tight getting in and out of here. Good bit of work to finish the week off, that. Oh, you're coming in here. Right, I'll head off out of town and drop this off, and then we'll get these back to the hire company and the builder. Hopefully can we get the rest of the bits and we can have a full assessment of how much space we've just managed to take. And what we need to do. Oh, I'm just having a look at this farm just to get some ideas of what we could do layout wise. Bit of inspiration. That's the back of that. So, I mean, we're going to need to put a manure pit in somewhere. Oh yeah, we get milk off the goats, don't we? I'd completely forgotten about that. And they all seem very happy. It's quite nice though, it's nice and shaded. With the trees, they've got a nice option. Now where could we, I suppose that's not very flat for a manure pit. I mean, in theory we could put one around here. Might be a bit of a conflict. That is so much bigger now. See, I don't know whether we come. Instant thought for me is put sheds along here and along here, because then that opens up the central space. But we could potentially get rid of the silage pit. Just go with wrapped. And that opens that space up, or we could leave it and actually get a dry stone waller in to come and put the wall nearer to. That will open this up a little bit more. That's probably not a bad idea. Then shed wise, the other options are, we've got a run through this way and through. We could, I've put the water tap just there, but I could move it again and have a shed coming out this sort of way. That's a bit of a dead wall. And then you could come in and have a sort of drive round this way. And just build up in the centre. If I give you an example of what I'm thinking now. Let's use some of the BallySpring sheds. We could have a shed coming off there. Would be quite tight, but if you move that water tap again, bring it up. You could almost do two back to back. Actually. Or even build out a three-way. One that way, one the other way. And just have different varying sheds. You could probably get longer sheds actually coming down towards there. Or put a pit off the corner. A little look as an example. See, if we got rid of the pit, we could put a bay shed in there. Or you'd want an open. That won't work. That won't work. That'd block all of that off. That wouldn't work. Whoa! Now the entrance on the side. I don't think you get as much shed space with that. Now then, long shed there on the left side of that, isn't there? Yeah, that's two separate caverns. You could bring that over, then you need access that side. Although, would that be too tight? Let's just have a little look. Get rid of that. Not that. Ignore that for a minute. I won't save this. You can put that there. That gives you a nice driveway straight up. Long vehicle or combine. Getting in and out of there is going to be your issue though, isn't it? Because that would make that very tight. And then that's no use, that's not making good use of the space. But you could have this coming off, possibly that angle. There. And then you've got a fairly tight drive around. It does make it tight, but you go that way and then you get the sun into it. Or put that one there with, and then again you could have that coming off that there. Blocks the back of the house off. But gives quite a bit of space. I'm not sure if that shed is that useful actually though. I suppose it's got a fair bit of space in it though, hasn't it? So many options. Not a big fan of the long bale storage. There's some nice stone ones though, wasn't there, that I did bring in. Irish round shed. That could be quite nice. And again, you could sort of go back to back on some along there. That would give a bit of room, wouldn't it? Good actually. I mean, where's the stone ones? Oh, they're quite long actually. That won't quite give you enough room to drive round. Back to the BallySpring ones. We could where is there it is. This has got a drive through. You could almost pin it. Sort of there. And you've got drive through the centre. You can also drive through the cow barn, and then you've got all the back end here. I suppose you could potentially, I suppose, do it like that. A pathway down. Or just put that straight to the back and stick them in your plate straight off it. Not use the drive through, just use it as a storage shed. Well, I suppose you could just, 10 grand, you could just bang that straight in the centre, couldn't you? Drive all the way around. Pin it in sort of there. Or go back to back on sheds in the centre. It would be really cheap. On there. That does make that really tight though, getting in and out of there. I suppose you could just move it further down. Let's go on like a 3-way. That still leaves quite a lot of room, and you've got a lot of storage there. That's an interesting option. What sort of time are we looking at? Should probably wrap it up soon. We're not going to get any of this done today because obviously we have to get the builders back in. But it's nice to see the ideas. We ain't got the money either, but that could work. Could just go 2 off and have the manure pit opposite there as well, I suppose. or build it out off there. 1, 2. Three. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. Just come straight off there though. How much room do you need to get out of there? Say... That would give you the room, and then bring one off there. That could work. That certainly brings in plenty of room, doesn't it? We'll have to do a lot of flattening out though. But that's got potential. I'll have a think. We're nearly out of time. What I will do, because I want to have a look at what it looks like inside. Bit of a different episode this. If you have enjoyed it, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. If you've got any suggestions or any ideas you think we should do in the series or you'd like to see in the series, feel free to pop them in the comment section below. So I don't think you've got... Let's have a little look at it like that. I'm not saying that we'd put it there, I just want to have a look at what the building looks like. Obviously if it faces the other way it's going to get the light in it better. But we could actually, let's pull it over actually. Let's have a look at it from this angle. No, we'll go from this angle. I want to see if the light comes through those windows. It keeps changing its position. You could actually go. Still stick a manure plate in somewhere. Will that be a lot? It looks quite impressive. Quite a nice big old building that. Loads of detail on that, I like that. trouble is, big old bolt that, isn't it? Are you going to get the use out of it? Vehicle shed for a big combine. Are we going to be at that level? That's the thing. Oh, that's a nice size though, isn't it? Those windows have been bricked up. Yes, they have. Bloody window tax. It is quite nice. I might have a look on, see what other old buildings I can find on. But for now, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any ideas of buildings, feel free to pop them in the comments section below. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.